This video may contain copyrighted material, the use of which may not have been specifically authorized by the copyright owner under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringed.
The worst case scenario for every Afghan immigrant in this country. You know from covering immigrants and other marginalized communities that often when these episodes happen, folks kind of hold their breath, praying that it isn't someone who holds their identity, right? Because often there is this reflex to demonize entire communities. And so if you've never had that experience of sort of holding your breath, that's something to think about. But I just got off the phone with Molly Gray. She is the executive director of the Vermont Afghan Alliance. And actually, she tells me that Vermont is home to the largest population of Afghans in the nation per capita. And so she does work with these communities. They are frightened. Some of them are not leaving their homes out of fear of retribution. But also, many of them are deeply integrated into the small towns across the state at this point. And she says from a real practical perspective, the state is very reliant on Afghans and the immigrant workforce because of the shrinking workforce and very small tax base in the state. And so often we get an emotional response to these horrible tragedies. But I think
First of all, I said bullshit. That's the bottom line is she's full of it. So now she's saying that we need these filthy Afghans over here because I guess they're doing the job nobody else would do. You know, it kills me that all these people keep telling us how important the workforce now is Afghan. Well, if they're such good workers, take your monkey ass back to Afghan and do some work up over there. And deport to his 5 kids too. They're gonna be little terrorists. And that filthy wife of his, deport that skank too. Get them all from over here. I don't care nothing about the children and none of that. All they're gonna do is raise them to be terrorists anyway. Now this woman right here is saying that we can't stereotype them. You SOB's been stereotyping us ever since the country began. Every time a Christian says something, they stereotype you. If you are a conservative, they stereotype you. If you are a if you stand up against the quote LGBTQ, they stereotype you. But now they want to say you can't stereotype them. After he shoots, one of the service people have died. She's 20 years old, and she was volunteering because she wanted other people to be able to spend time with their family for Thanksgiving. And this heifer right here is more sympathetic towards the filthy Afghans. I don't give a damn, and I don't care who likes it. Sick of all this nice, go along to get along stuff about the Afghan. And as a matter of fact, hold on, I dropped my dang phone. As a matter of fact, you remember what Lindsey Graham was saying? Lindsey Graham was one of the ones advocating this. Now he's quiet. Yeah, I got that sissy right here. This is Lindsey Graham.
To get this done, this is the right thing to do. There is no other ending that is acceptable to me. The people who were there with us in the fight that are here in America need to stay. This will be their new home, so we have a moral obligation to these people. They will make great citizens over time.
That was Lindsey Graham saying that. Not a Democrat. That's Lindsey Graham, that filthy sissy who wears nut huggers all the time. He's the one saying this. Lindsey Graham, you ever notice he loves war? He's never even threw a punch his whole life, but he loves war. I bet he know all about lace panties though, but he don't know a damn thing when it comes to really doing something about war. He's always talking about war. He's always having sympathetic towards some other filthy illegal from another country, like he was kissing the behind of Zelensky. Now, speaking of Zelensky, before I get off Lindsey Graham, speaking of Zelensky, they lost the war. I told y'all they was gonna lose the war when it first started, and I'm glad. Nobody else was saying because you're too big of a coward. I'm glad they lost. We started it. 26 labs over there. We did a coup d'etat in 2013. First of all, we've been expanding eastward when we promised we would never expand for the whole NATO thing. So stop it. Don't let Sean Hannity or nobody else tells you any damn thing different. Not Buck and Clay. I don't care who it is. We started it. So somebody needs to explain to me why we had 26 labs over there. Somebody needs to explain to me why we lied about we wasn't going to expand NATO. We did it. So quit trying to act like we innocent when it comes to that. Yeah, I'm America first, but when you screw up, I'm not going to act like you didn't screw up. Vladimir Putin would be weak if he kept letting y'all do things. Y'all started and Zelensky lost. Now all his people are being invaded because they just got another one. He was in corruption charges. He was doing something. They say he had something to do with taking money. Shocker. Now all of the left-leaning people are abandoning Zelensky. All the experts said Zelensky was going to win. I said it wasn't a snowball's chance in hell Zelensky and the Ukrainians, a bunch of freaking Nazis, was going to win. They lost. Keep carrying your little Ukraine flag all you want to. They still lost. And they got most of their land taken, and a bunch of people died for no damn reason. Now you got to ask yourself why. Why was we hell-bent on the whole Ukraine thing? We were so hell-bent on the whole Ukraine this, oh, Vladimir Putin, Vladimir Putin. Then they got the nerve to try to call you a Putin sympathizer or you with the Kremlin. I'd rather be with the Kremlin than to be with the freaking Ukrainians. Because the Christians got way more freedom in Russia than they got in Ukraine. I guarantee you that. But what's so funny now is how they abandoned. I think I got to see if I got that clip. I think I got a clip of them abandoning Zelensky before we get to that filthy Afghan again. And he is a filthy Afghan. And his wife and children are filthy too. Ship them all back over there. I don't care what they're. We're going to get on the Somalians too. Because them filthy Somalians been down there stealing a bunch of money. And they want to tell us how much we supposed to love them. I got a clip of Kash Patel too when he was lying. Saying one thing and doing the complete opposite. Where's that? Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. Wait a minute. I think, no, is that it? No, that's not it. Did y'all see the clip of when President Trump was told a woman she's stupid? That's a stupid question. Are you stupid? He asked her a simple question. Are you stupid? And somebody in the comments says very unchristian. So what? So what? That's your problem is. I bet you probably said it was insensitive when David chopped off Goliath's head, right? Yeah, that's insensitive. It hurt my feelings right there. No, babe, I'm good. Thank you. Now, I thought I had that clip, but I don't have that clip. But I do want to play the clip of, dang it, I really want to show that one.
We now know one of the National Guard.
Oh, no, since I don't have that, I'm going to show the one about the Afghan again. I want to bring that back up.
No, one of the National Guard members who was shot in Washington, D.C. Wednesday has died from her injuries. 20-year-old Sarah Breckenstorm was a specialist with West Virginia's National Guard. Overnight, multiple local and federal agencies lined the streets for a...
See, just think about it. If this is your 20-year-old child. We want to have sympathy on the filthy, his 5 kids. He's the one shot him. Don't give a damn about his damn kids. Why should I care about his kids and his wife? Teaching them to be terrorists anyway. They all smell anyway. Have you ever went into the store? They smell. Make them take baths.
Dignified transfer and procession. Beckstrom and 24-year-old Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf, who remains in critical condition, were shot in what has been called an ambush-style attack. The suspect...
Now think about it. The CIA was helping. He was helping the CIA when he was in Afghanistan. They was help training him. We trained Osama bin Laden too, by the way. You knew that, right? We trained a bunch of terrorists. Matter of fact, the leader of Syria right now, who the Trump administration seems to think he's a nice guy now, he used to be with the terrorists. I mean, how can we just ignore these people? Once you show me who you are, I don't care what nobody else say about you. nothing you're going to do to convince me otherwise.
29-year-old Ramalan Lakhanwal was a highly trained and trusted member of an elite Afghan counterterrorism force who had worked with.
See, no matter how much you think they're on your team, see, they can be over here for many years. I remember that incident. It was in, was it Florida or California? Can't remember if it was Florida or California. The one who went in his job, they gave his wife gifts when she was pregnant. He went up in the job and started shooting the people there. And he had been over here for many years because that radical Islamic stuff, I don't care. You may have some peaceful Muslims, but most Muslims are not peaceful. That's a fact. And there's the other ones who actually condone them killing you. They blow themselves up.
The CIA during the war in Afghanistan. News Nation's Brooke Schaefer has more on what we know about his work with U.S. forces. But first, Tom Dempsey is near the shooting scene with more of the global fallout and what could happen to the suspect's family. Tom, good morning.
Screw his family. I'm sick of people being so sympathetic towards people who do it. He wasn't worried about this young lady and this young man's family.
Yeah, Nick, good morning from Washington, D.C. This morning, some big changes could be on the way for U.S. immigration policy in the wake of this very tragic shooting that happened right across the street from where we are standing. President Donald Trump has called for permanently pausing all migration from third world countries. And
we should have been done that. Because if I was the president, we'd have been pausing. We don't need no more foreigners over here. I don't give a damn what Elon Musk says. I don't give a damn what Mr. Trump says about this. I wouldn't give a damn what nobody says about this. We should have been cut this out. What's his name? Vivek wanted them because they want cheap labor. That's why I want them over here. Train the American people. Y'all get some of these people on welfare. Train them. In our school, instead of indoctrinating them about their pronouns, teach them a trade then.
Ending all federal benefits for immigrants.
This heinous atrocity reminds us that we have no greater national security priority than ensuring that we have full control over the people that enter and remain in our country.
Y'all can go look at their social media platforms. I'm still shadow banned. Just think about that. I'm American, born and raised. My parents, my grandparents, and I still get shadow banned on freaking social media platforms. These filthy Afghans come over here. He was living in a $2,000 a month apartment. We probably paying for that. All his kids was in public school, so we paying for that too. Damn shame. And then we had these, let's get on these Somalians, because there's a story about these Somalians just stealing a bunch of money and we allowing them to do it. And we're not going to do anything about it. All we're going to do is talk about it. And I got some more stories on that auto pen thing, because now they're saying President Trump is saying that he wants to make it null and void everyone from the auto pen scandal. What you waiting on? Because as long as Pam Bundy is in charge, you ain't gonna do a damn thing. And the girl probably can suck a watermelon through a garden hose, but she ain't much count when it comes to prosecuting people though.
From Minnesota taxpayers earmarked to feed hungry children wind up in the hands of a Somali terrorist group.
You hear that?
The allegations center around a massive welfare fraud case being brought in Minnesota. A 78th defendant was charged just today. And now reports are coming.
All Somalians, 78 of them been charged now. Billions of dollars missing. Not only was it a welfare scheme, they act like they were feeding kids, which was supposed to be Somalian kids. They're sending the money back to El Shabazz or some freaking terrorist organization, and we're paying for it. Nobody's in charge who gave up the money going to jail. Even if you arrest all these Somalians, who in the hell was okaying the money to go to them? Check with the governor, check with the mayor, whoever's over the damn finances. Why don't we do something to those people? Until people in the deep state start going to jail, you're going to keep getting the same thing.
Out that some of the stolen money may have wound up in the hands of Al-Shabaab, a Somali-based terror group. In response, President Trump says he intends to end deportation protections for about 700 Somali nationals.
Now, see, this is how the Democrats win. See, first of all, they own all the news stations mostly are nice towards them. The social media platform. See, I get shadow banned still on Rumble and Twitter. So nobody can tell me a damn thing because Elon Musk is mad because I insult him. And Dan Bongino is part owner of Rumble, so they probably mad about that. But I don't give a damn. Do your damn job. Quit trying to shadow ban, but you want to have free speech, and then when you get your damn feelings hurt, you got a problem with it. Now I'm still gonna talk trash about you, and I don't give a damn how much money you got.
Nationals in Minnesota, calling Minnesota a, quote, hub for Somali gang networks, though he's provided no evidence for that. So what are the facts on the ground?
She said, he no evidence for it. Heifer, you just said they just arrested the 78th person from Somalia who's been stealing our money. If you deport Omar, that's the problem. Matter of fact, I got a woman, I'm gonna let her listen to her. She gonna tell you how Omar actually got elected. It was Barack Obama, that freaking queer who's got a illegal birth certificate. Once you allow people like Barack Obama to come into office illegally and leave them there, of course they're gonna keep breaking the law. Nobody even talks about that fake birth certificate when it's a well-known fact that his birth certificate is fake. I don't care about him hiding sausage in his rectum. I really don't care about that. What I do care about mostly is him constantly trying to violate our rights and shove the crap down our throat. And just because you like to take sausage down your throat, quit trying to make us take it, because we don't want it. What'd you say?
Investigative correspondent Rich McHugh is at the federal courthouse in Minneapolis, Minnesota for us tonight. Rich, what are you learning?
Hi, Elizabeth. Well, we're at the federal courthouse where that 78th indictment came down just a few hours ago. All of it tied to Feeding Our Future. That's the corrupt nonprofit at the center of all of this fraud. We spoke with current and former federal sources, and they tell us billions have.
See, first of all, they need to deport all the Somalis, including Omar. You can't trust anything the Muslims say because they can lie to you anyway. They're not peaceful. They're only peaceful until they get in charge of something, and then they'll try to destroy you. Anybody even mentions Sharia law need to be deported, or you can put them in old Sparky for all I care. Because if you're telling us that you're going to ignore the Constitution to try to imply Sharia law, you out of your freaking mind. But see, our leaders are weak, and most of those who support the leaders are weak because as soon as somebody says something a little harsh, these men start almost like they need a fainting couch or some grown-ass man need a fainting couch because I say something that they'll just go, oh, I just disagree with you. That's the problem. That's why they over here doing everything. If men like me was in charge, none of this would ever be going on. Donald Trump is a choir boy compared to what I'd be doing if I was the damn president, because none of that ain't going to happen. I deport all that. And then the judges, I do court martial on the damn judges. These judges who keep on trying to stop you from deporting a bunch of filthy illegals who's broken every law over here, stealing from us, raping girls and women, and you got the nerve to be telling me some judge gonna tell you not to. And we just paid $115 million to a bunch of damn illegals because they say ICE detained them illegally. Taxpayers gonna have to pay $115 million, and we allow that. Come a bunch of. This is what happened to the Spartans. Whenever you get a bunch of weak, passive, limp-wristed men in there, the Lindsey Graham type. See, first of all, Lindsey Graham could never have joined the army for the Spartans before they got soft and got ran all over because they became too soft. The sissified everybody up in there. That's what's wrong with these men. If the kind of men in charge, and I don't care if you got tattoos in your face, it doesn't make you tough. You're a mental midget. Our problem is that everybody who they think look tough, talk tough, they mean they tough. You can be a gladiator fighter and still be a mental midget. Because you can't handle any pressure. Because as soon as they get under a little pressure, they go get the gun, shoot innocent people. They shoot the girlfriend because the girlfriend don't want them no more. Or they shoot their boyfriend. They were sneaking around with a transgender. And when the transgender exposed them, they go kill the transgender. Hey, if you a transgender, quit trying to straddle the fish. Come on out the damn closet then. Why are you trying to be a down low? If you gay, just say you gay. I mean, nobody's going to try to kill you because you gay. But what gets me is the ones who be pretending as if they straight got a wife. They got a wife and kid. He's so respectful. That's what Barack Obama fooled a bunch of y'all. I tell you, it was a quiz as soon as I saw it. Just like that Byron Gillum, what's his name? Byron Gillum down there in Florida. That sister had throw up all over the floor and boo-boo and stuff. He got boo-boo and blood all over the floor and stuff in the hotel room. They tell me he got a wife and kids. He not gay. You can't make this up, man. Boo-boo all over the floor. He got throw up over here, drugs in there. And he would have won. He would think about how Florida would be messed up right now. Yeah, Andrew. Okay, Andrew. What's his name? Andrew what? Gillum. Andrew Gillum. That's his name. Andrew Gillum. Just think about it. DeSantis is the best governor. I don't care. See, I don't have to agree with everything. I told DeSantis not to run. Now, when I think he may have been just a better good president, I'm be honest with you, because DeSantis, not only is DeSantis the best governor in the country, he may be the best governor the country has ever known. Now, you know that is a hype statement. And I'm not even a supporter, but I give him his props. No governor can compare to DeSantis, period. Y'all almost had Mr. Boo-Boo, Mr. Boo-Boo throw up cocaine man on the floor, blood all over there, behind is leaking and stuff, all kind of filthy stuff going on. He got a wife and kids, and people tell me he was the next Barack Obama. Of course he is, because he does the same thing Barack Obama does. Andrew Gillum, look at that. And nobody even ashamed. You ought to be embarrassed that some guy you was supporting got caught. We got the video evidence. If I show it, they'd probably give me a strike. We got video. I used to show it back then. Video evidence, pictures of him on the floor, stalk bucket naked, boo-booed on himself. He got throw up in there, blood all over the place. And Barack Obama was endorsing him. Of course he is. Anybody who still prays Barack Obama, I don't want to be your friend. Don't talk to me, lose my number, because there's something wrong with you, especially you men. You still praising Barack Obama. Freaking sausage hider. I bet he boo-booed on himself too when Reggie Love was taking care of that. You just never know what be going on. Just made me want to throw up even thinking about it. The filth that these people do, and they be looking very prestigious on TV. Well, I tell you what, but he's got hope and change. Child, please. We'll tolerate him and tolerate Omar. Omar married her own freaking brother, and we left her in office, and she's still in office. Talking noise too and daring you to do something about it. We're so damn weak in this country, it's not even funny. I'm going to tell you, do you know how many conservatives have told me that I'm too extreme? That's why this Afghanistan was over here right now, shooting up people. That's why these illegals be over here. The little girl, Jocelyn, down here in Houston, 12 years old. 2 filthy illegals did that. Was the media outraged about that? A 12-year-old child. I'm glad this other guy was in Texas. He beat the hell out of a man who raped his 5-year-old daughter. He beat him and killed him. And guess what Texas did? They let him off. That's why I live in Texas. That's why I live in Texas. You did that in New York or one of these liberal states, they'll lock you up. He beat the hell out of him, killed him. He should get an award. Bare hands, beat him with. That's what I do. Any SOB gonna think they'll do it to my daughter. I don't care if I have to go to jail. You rape one of mine, we going for it. I wish they would let you out of jail. That's what I want them to do, let you out of jail. They sitting here defending these perverts who come over here and do any damn thing you want. And then what got me is about the one who was in Omar's, down in Omar's district. That freaking Somalian did that to a 12-year-old girl, abducted her out of her backyard. And his mosque wrote a letter to the judge saying that you should let him off because in his culture, that's acceptable. Think about a country that would invite somebody to their country when it's their culture to molest 12-year-olds, marry 8-year-old and 9-year-old. And Lindsey Graham, freaking nut hugger, filthy little queer himself, he's over here saying that we should let him over, we owe them something. What? They come over here after we already know that I think it's like 70 or 80% of all adult men from Afghanistan is married to underage children. And you bring them to your country and say, we need to adapt their culture. You freaking kidding me? And What I don't like about a bunch of them is that when I go into these stores and they work in there, they musty. Body odor and underarm odor will knock you out. I was just in the store today. One of them funky ones in there. I don't know if he's from Afghanistan or Pakistan, but I know he was musty as hell. Every time I go in one of those, I see a musty, man. Damn, take a bath, man. You in America now. Sick of that. Just filthy. Just over here to that's alluring for somebody, for you to be musty. You need to go back to your country with that must. I don't like strong BO smells. And I think it's offensive that we have to smell that because it goes all up in your nostrils, gets all up in your, if you got any nose hairs, it just wrap around your nose hair and just goes down your damn nostrils smelling that funk. And we want to invite them over here and they mad because I talk about it. Well, that's unchristian. Yeah, I know that's what you said, but you ain't saying, you ain't upset about them raping children. Shut up, freaking wimp. Get on my nerve with that crap. They're around here doing everything. Look at this Somalia, what they did here.
Been stolen since 2019, that Minnesota is just riddled with fraud, and that a lot of this money goes back to Somalia, and a cut of all that money has gone to the Al-Qaeda-linked terror group Al-Shabaab.
Can't make it up.
I want to reset this for viewers because it's complicated. This all stems.
It's not complicated. No, I disagree with you. It's not complicated. Stop giving these foreigners money. You know how outrageous this is? You got to work your whole damn life and stuff. They come over here. Soon as they get here, they start getting free stuff. They ain't never gave me nothing free. They come over here and just get free stuff. Give me one of those EBD cards. Hell, I want one. Hell is you talking about? They just handing out these cards, giving them school money, feeding their kids. You go to their country, they don't feed you. Somebody, that's not who we are. See, immigration was really for people that came over to populate the country and they make the country better. They assimilated to the American way. Now all they do is come over and get free stuff. They come over, people sending GoFundMes, bleeding heart liberals, filthy so-called Republicans. Over here saying how much Lindsey Graham said we owe them something. We don't owe them a damn thing. Give a damn what they did in Afghanistan. Should have been over there in the first place because you went to Afghanistan on false premise anyway. And then you gave it back to the damn Taliban who was in charge when we went over there 20 years before then. I don't want to hear it.
Comes from Feeding Our Future. That's the largest COVID fraud ever. These criminals opened more than 200 federal child nutrition program sites throughout Minnesota.
Look at that. 200 different sites. They milked us out of billions of dollars, and these bastards are arguing about sending you $2,000. We stopped funding these freaking illegals, we wouldn't have no damn problem.
And sites lied, claimed to be serving meals to thousands of children a day. They created fake attendance rosters, fake invoices, and the government reimbursed them. David Gaither, he's a former state senator here. He saw this firsthand.
Rich, this is the Sapphire restaurant in downtown Minneapolis. This is the epicenter of some of the biggest fraud and wasted.
Look at this. Look at this. They done taken over the whole damn community.
Use in this area. The owner right now is currently in jail, federal jail.
Send the National Guard down there and round up all them damn Somalians.
This restaurant, which seats about 35, supposedly served 18,000 plus meals a day.
You hear that? See, it's not even mathematical logically. It only seats 35, but they lied and got government funded, so they was feeding 18,000 kids a day. It's impossible. Somebody in the government knew this, and ain't nobody in the government going to jail because Pam Bundy and the rest of now. I don't know if she got jurisdiction down here. I don't know, but even if she did, she's not gonna do a damn thing anyway.
A day for 7 months. 18,000 plus.
Now, Minnesota Rep. Ilhan Omar, she was a fixture at this restaurant, the Safari, during her run for office. I think we have a photo of her at the restaurant with her supporters in 2018. Feeding Our Future, that's that corrupt nonprofit. It was the epicenter of it, but others spawned from it. They were home relocated.
Look at, that's how Omar got elected. Barack Obama imported a bunch of Somalians over here after she came over here. This is the only reason she got elected. Now you got that filthy mayor down there. Somebody need to drop him on his head. The little guilty white guy down there talking in Somalia after he got elected, I can't say what I really would like to do to him.
Education services, child autism, they were bilking $399 million in services fraud in 2023 alone.
We could split that 397 million. Wouldn't y'all like to split that? I know damn well. So they didn't just in Minneapolis, they've milked it for about $1 billion. They say a little bit over $1 billion. Now just go around for all the illegals who did all the fraud we didn't pay for. Billions and billions of dollars, billions and billions of dollars. So how is it possible that we can't never get any relief, but all these damn illegals and everybody else can get damn relief?
Date, 86 people have been indicted and counting. Federal authorities tell News Nation 79 of them are of Somali descent.
We've been holding accountable those that are perpetrators of the crime. But we are not holding accountable those that created the opportunity to have those perps do what they did.
And that would be?
The policymaker, the Attorney General, and the administration.
Now, federal sources that we've spoken to, several of them, said the same thing to me, Elizabeth. They say there's a saying in the Somali community here that when it rains in Minneapolis, umbrellas go up in Mogadishu. That just about sums it up. Back to you.
Wow.
Oh my God. That's funny. Now here's a woman who's saying how Barack Obama helped Omar get elected down there. And I don't think she's lying.
Ilhan Omar's people in Minnesota. So they brought about 80,000 of these Somali Muslims in. They grouped them in one spot, and then they used that to elect her to Congress. That's how she got there. Okay. Now, one thing you need to remember, according to the stats.
So why was this allowed? It's constantly allowed.
Is over 90% of these people have availed themselves of some sort of social service welfare program. Okay, now the authorities in Minnesota have a huge investigation because these people have come up with all kind of different scams. Scams saying they're going to feed children, scams for housing, scams for fake marriages, fake divorces, you name it. They came here and they started scamming the system like nobody would believe. And these are her people all grouped together in Minnesota. We're going to talk about Dearborn, Michigan soon.
So what she's saying is that Barack Obama helped the illegal president help this freaking Somalian get elected by bringing in a bunch of illegal Somalians. We become too weak in this country. We just are. That's all it is to it. And the reason they keep doing it is because we keep tolerating it. And then when somebody comes on and says what I say, first thing they do is they get mad about it and call you everything else. They say you got Islamophobia. I don't got no Islamophobia because I ain't scared of you. Islamophobia means I'm scared of you. I'm not transphobic because I ain't scared of you either. I'm not deep state phobia because I ain't scared of you either. So it ain't had nothing to do with no damn phobia. It's about right and wrong, damn it. But they can't see that. They can't see the I can't stand the rain. They're not looking for that. Now, I forgot to tell y'all that I did have a I think this may be my man's Steak's family. They had a little Thanksgiving gathering. Steak did his family. And I'm gonna have to show it to you. Steak's family had a little gathering, and some little fella started acting up, so Steak had to stand up and get on him. Told him he not part of the family no more. Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find it. He said, "You're not welcome again." Watch Steak. Steak gonna check him too.
Hello. Sorry, yeah, I put you in the spot.
There we go. Now, I think this is Steak's brother, and they was acting a fool there. Watch this.
Yeah, oh, sorry, yeah, I put you in the spot there. Did I make you look embarrassed? What the hell are you doing? If you're not going to act right around there, be part of the family. You want to make a scene during
Look at the Bernie Sanders supporter. He's scared. He threw a piece of bread in.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, really? I do. Because if you don't want to be part of the family, then get out. You're not part of the family the way you act.
Oh boy.
I'm not part of the family?
No. Look how he said, I'm not part of the family. Watch that. He goes,
you don't act right, you're not part of
the steak is getting on him.
The family.
Oh, God.
He turned over the whole thing.
You threw a turkey at me?
He said you threw a turkey at me. I'd have body slammed him. I'd have DDT'd him. I'd have punched him in his ear so much hard he wouldn't even be able to hear no more. Look at that.
Oh, my Lord.
And you're filming? God! I'm so done! What's the matter? No! I'm done!
Look how they let him get away with that. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. That's all I'm gonna say. But they'd have been calling an ambulance for this boy. I'm telling you right now, he got a mud hose stumped in him. Everybody in my family would have been whooping that boy. That boy would have got knocked. He got his teeth knocked out of his mouth. You think you gonna turn that damn table over? Hungry as I am? You gonna turn that damn table over? Shh. Don't give me.
I'm done! I'm done! Well, God, and you, I hope you got your great Thanksgiving video! What a great family this is! Piece of shit!
Steak, you gotta get your family right, man. Y'all let him get away with a little bit too much right there. I like how he turned. I'm not part of the family. His feelings was so hurt when he told him not part of the family. Watch that again.
Oh, sorry. Did I put you in the spot there? Did I make you look embarrassed? What the hell? If you're not going to act right around there, be part of the family. You want to make a scene during Thanksgiving? Yeah, really? I do. Because if you don't want to be part of the family, then get out. You're not part of the family the way you act.
Oh boy.
I'm not part of the family? No. You don't act right, you're not part of the family.
Oh, God.
You threw a turkey at me!
Oh, my God.
Don't blow up!
Oh, my Lord.
And you're filming? God! I'm so done!
Oh, that's funny as hell.
No! I'm done! I'm done! I'm done! Well, God, and you, I hope you got your great Thanksgiving video! What a great family this is! Piece of shit!
I'm thankful for it.
Fuck you!
Dang, steak, boy, they be having at steakhouse, they be turning it out, man. That's a happy Thanksgiving. He said, I'm not part of the family. His feelings was so hurt when he told me he ain't part of the family. Oh my God, that's so I don't know why it's funny to me. Oh, did everybody have enough turkey yesterday? Dressing in turkey. Clever made the best dressing. It had all kind of like meat chunks in there. Do y'all know anything about cornbread dressing? Y'all know anything about cornbread? Because I know y'all from the north, y'all don't know much about cornbread dressing. Because cornbread dressing is different from stuffing. I just want you to know that. Now, you can't eat cornbread dressing all the time because it's very, very filling. But damn it, boy, when you get that with some ham, woo! I tell you the truth. Boy, I'm telling you. She put her foot in there. We went over to my brother's house. They had a nice little time. Me and my better half. One of my sons didn't go, and my daughter had to work, but then she got off, and then she was at home cooking. So, but we had a great time visiting my brother with his wife, and my nieces, my little I guess my great nieces and my nieces. Well, it was a very fun time, very fun time. What you? Okay, let me. Jeanne says she fixed cornbread dressing Thanksgiving and Christmas. See, that's what Clever said. She was gonna fix me some more cornbread dressing for Christmas too. She said she'll fix it whenever I want it. You can have whatever you like, she said. She said, whatever Doc wants to get it. That's right, girl. When I get through with this video, no, I'm just okay. Who is that? Oh, did you see that Eric Sewell and Jasmine Crockett went to church? And these fake Negroes had them up in there. Look at this. I want to show y'all this. Look at this. Look at they coming in there. Oh, these some fake people, man. I ain't lying. Yeah, you already know it's a nigga church. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's way look at him. He could. They bring him in the pulpit too. Brought him up in the pulpit.
Thank you, First Lady. Thank you, Fame, for welcoming me and my little sister, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett.
My little sister. I got me a little color too. Like I got accessorized. You got black purses, got black shoes. I got me a black representative. My little sister, come on up here, little sister. And yeah. Look there, I bet you got some hot sauce in his purse, don't he? No, he got in his purse. He got a purse too. Yeah, he probably got a purse too. Look at him. They so happy. She up there like, you got that hot sauce. Just tell these dumb niggas anything. They'll believe it too. Just invite him in the pulpit. Oh, that's just so wonderful. It's just so wonderful. He invite. Did you understand this? These are the same fake church. If you go to a church and they allow Jasmine Crockett and Eric Sewell in the pulpit, you need to leave out of there. Because this is worse than, what's his name that was telling the woman at $1,200? What was his name? Marvin Wine. He ain't no bishop anyway. That's another fake one. Fake is I don't know what. Fake churches. Soon as I was going to church one time and they had invited and the pastor said something nice about Barack Obama when it was I immediately confronted him. Hell is you talking about that for? He's a fraud. He ain't no Christian. And I said, if you want to talk about it after church, I'll take you out to dinner. I'll pay for it. And I'll tell you all the things. He got this anti-Christian fraud. I ain't come here to hear that. Tell me about no Barack Obama clown. I don't hear none of that. Look at her. She's so happy too. Look at her. Look at her. He ain't got no rhythm either. I got rhythm clapping. Yeah, he wanted to clap. He said, "Oh, I'm so happy to be here." And when he got home, he tried to tell his wife, "Honey, boy, those colors tried to feed me some collard greens, some of that fried chicken, some watermelons. They had the whole 9 yards there." If you're sensitive, I'm sorry, because I'm not sensitive. See, that's another thing. They all either they with the rainbow flag thing, they with the LGBTQ. They got the choir director is just as sweet as can be. He's switching around directing the choir. He got his boyfriend sitting in the front row with some lipstick on. The preacher acting like he don't even see it. You can't make this up. And then you think I'm gonna let you tell me anything about the Lord? You think I'm gonna let you question me about the Lord? Look at this. You're not even doing anything about this. You still got that black preacher who was the one who was saying about that. He got on the whole church that time, telling them about you got that sissy in the direction of the choir. Yeah. Think you can find that one? Yeah. Yeah. If Clever find this one for me, I'm gonna show you something. This boy, I bet he was stepping on all kind of toes. But I did have I wanted to play President Trump telling the woman, "Are you stupid again?" Because I thought it was funny. Some people tell me I shouldn't laugh at it, but I thought it was funny.
The suspect does have a work.
Yeah, this same heifer that Donald Trump called stupid, she was worrying about the suspect from Afghan who shot, and one of them are dead and the other one is fighting for his life. She's worried about his family. I'm going to show that one first.
The suspect does have a wife and 5 children who live in Washington. Do you?
This is the same woman.
Plan to deport them?
The suspect has?
The suspect?
Well, we're looking at that right now. We're looking at the whole situation with family. It's a tragic situation. Yeah, Jeff?
Mr. President, are there any changes you want to make to improve safety for National Guardsmen who are being sent into these cities?
No, just I want to have more. As you know, we're sending 500 more. We had very little crime in Washington now for, many months.
You keep allowing these damn foreigners over there. They're savages. You don't understand what a savage is? You don't invite savages to be around regular people. These people marry 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds. Their prophet married an 8 or 9-year-old. And you invite them to your country and you expect them to be civilized. You bring them over, you give them free housing, you give them welfare, you educate their kids, and they still can't stand you. We ain't nothing but a bunch of suck butts. We think we can actually kiss butt enough for these people. I don't want to be their friend. I don't care if the Afghans like me because I don't like them either. Give a damn about no Afghan or no other foreigner liking me. That's our problem. Is we want to kiss up to everybody. Oh yeah, and it was some liberal family was had a GoFundMe. I showed it on the video. If you didn't watch the video we put up earlier, they had a GoFundMe account for this freaking Afghan. He still went over here and shot 2 people. They say he was at home all day long playing. What's that video game called? Call of Duty. A grown man with 5 kids. He was at home playing Call of Duty. They try to act like he had a job. He ain't had no damn job. Say he was at home playing a Call of Duty. He got 5 kids and a wife, and we taking care of him in a $2,000 a month apartment. And they had raised, I forgot how much money they raised for the GoFundMe. Some liberal pieces of trash. But let me, this is President Trump's telling this same woman. I like when he talked to him like this. I got a problem with Mike Johnson too. I'm gonna show you that one too.
This year that there was thorough vetting by DHS and by the FBI of these Afghans who were brought into the U.S. So why do you blame the Biden administration?
Because they let them in. Are you stupid? Are you a stupid person? Because they came on a plane along with thousands of other people that shouldn't be here, and you're just asking questions because you're a stupid person.
See, that's how you got to talk to them. Because people get tired of these dumb questions by these ignorant reporters. Are you stupid? He's from Afghanistan. Of course he wasn't vetted. The government don't vet anybody. All them people is coming over on those planes, just packed in, hanging on the side of the plane, and you think they were properly vetted by the Biden administration? Mark Milley needs to be court-martialed. That piece of human garbage. He's always got all these medals on him. He ain't never won one damn war. Me and Mark Milley won the same amount of wars, and I ain't even in the military. He ain't won damn war. He got all these medals all over him and stuff. Clown needs to be, and he always talking about, we don't give in to some dictator. That is one angry, funny-looking dude. I mean, he's always angry about something, but he doesn't know anything. He's supposed to be like, he was supposed to be the head of the Joint Chief of Staff, and everything he did was completely wrong. Who does a withdrawal like that? 13 of our servicemen were killed, and he did a withdrawal, and he bragged on the withdrawal. Nothing's going to happen to him either.
And there's a law passed that it's almost impossible not to get them out. You can't get them out once they come.
I like how you say, are you stupid, though? That's a good question. Are you stupid? That's a good, I agree with him. Are you stupid? It's not a redundant question. I want you to answer that question. Are you stupid? You didn't say, are you a stupid person? Somebody was offended by that comment, not me. I was not offended at all. Now, they got this Somalian guy. He's crying. They say he's getting deported. He's crying. I can't understand why we supposed to have sympathy for him.
وعلى السريع أنا معهم ملينا دبي أنت اللي وضو باسبوركي ولا قاطي.
First of all,
وعلى ساوك جرا أنتو قفوا embassy لزال لكورو.
We don't care about you crying with that Whispers mustache. We don't care nothing about you crying that big old thick Whispers mustache. You remember the Whispers? Those 2 twin brothers, them thick mustache. That's what he looked like right there. You cry all you want to, nigga.
I don't want to be here no more. I'm so tired of being here.
You don't want to be here no more. He's tired of being here.
Place.
Can you believe this? Well, I'll drop you off I put you on a plane and drop you off back off in Somalia. I won't even give you a parachute. We don't got time to stop. Just jump out. Jump out the plane. Jump out the plane. We don't got time to be stopping, fella. You just need to jump out. He on here crying like I'm supposed to. Oh my God, that's so sad. I feel so bad for him. I don't care. How about that? I don't care if you having a hard time. Go back where you came from. I said, well, you seem so it's very. I want to protect the Americans first. Like if you got some, if you had small kids before, some of you kids may be grown. Did you want to protect your kids, or you want to protect the people around the corner's kids first? Now I'm more interested in protecting my damn kids. That's your damn mind. Every parent should be more protective of their own damn kids, just like our government should be more protective of us than the damn foreigners. All these damn politicians is fighting so hard for these damn foreigners. I don't care. All these other little nice patty cake, they want to pretend like they got to act like they care. I don't give a damn about. No, I don't care. No sympathy for them, none whatsoever. My man, Patrick J. McCarron, just hit us up. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving, brother. He said, thanks for another great show. The invasion is complete. You may be right. The collapse is upon us. Weak is weak. You got a point there, because we have showed ourselves to be weak, brother. I think you said this about a year ago, Patrick, that they was going to destroy us because our men are so damn weak now. And boy, they starting to look weaker and weaker every damn day. You know, the other day, I don't think I actually gave you a shout out, Stephen Lee. Did I give you a shout out, Stephen Lee? Because this is from, what's the 26th? Today's 28, right? This is 2 days ago. I don't remember giving Stephen Lee. Yes, I was. Yesterday, I wasn't on, I thought. I was on Wednesday, man. I came on Wednesday. Yes, I did. I did a live Wednesday. You might was asleep, baby. I think Clever was asleep when I did the live. She said she don't remember. Look how much that love that she showed me. She said she don't even remember. she giving me a dirty look. I'm sorry. Yeah, she was live. She heard me. She was there. She was there. She gave me a nasty look. I'm in trouble now. Because Clever, like, you remember the time she hit me in my eye that time already? Remember the time she popped me in my eye? My eye was bleeding. My man Stephen Lee had hit me up 2 days ago, and I had forgot. He said that when I was talking about the Louisville Slugger, and he had hit me up then. Yeah, that's the one. Can you see that one to me? I'm gonna let y'all see a video. It's very offensive. Now, if you even easily offended, you might not want to look at this one. I'm just saying, because the dude is he's not politically correct. I'm just gonna say that he's not politically correct. You text it to me, you email it to me. Email, yeah, baby. Is that the one? Okay. Clever's gonna email it to me. And boy, now if you're sensitive now, you might not want to you may have to I don't know, you might want to close your ears, put it like that. Miss Irma, Miss YRMA, Irma hit us up today, and Miss Irma says, stay blessed, Doc and Nurse Clever. God bless you there. Oh, you know what? And W.A. Jones, I didn't even do one yesterday. That's the lawyer, W.A. Jones. Mr. Jones. W.A. Jones, he hit us up yesterday and had wished me a happy Thanksgiving, but we didn't even do a show yesterday. We were too busy eating. We was eating. We was eating all kind of food, boy. We was tearing it up. And Clever was still in my dressing after she made it, but I was eating it. She stole my ham in my dressing. She was eating all my, I said, you got to get your own, girl. Used to be a commercial. Remember that commercial about the, what was the name of that commercial? That Jerry Curl commercial. Oh, speaking of Jerry Curl, the white lady with the Jerry Curl is back. She's back with the Jerry Curl. What's her name? Debbie Wasserman Shoot. Little Debbie. Little Debbie is back with a Jerry Curl. This girl still got a Jerry Curl in 2025. Girl, Rick James, if he was alive, would have a Jerry Curl still. You still got a Jerry Curl. W.A. Jones had hit us up yesterday, and he said For God bless you, Doc. Happy Thanksgiving. Well, W.A. Jones, happy Thanksgiving to you too, brother. I hope you ate plenty enough. hope you had plenty. Oh man, let me check my email because Clever says she sent me this. I want y'all to see this preacher right here. He's stepping on all kind of toes. Ooh, I love it too. He said the sisters got to go out the church. You got him up and directing you. That's what you get. He was offending everyone. So they are directing the choir. Just a switching. I got to download it because they won't let me play it straight from here. What did I do with my download here? Hold on a minute. There he is. Let me download it right quick. Now, this preacher probably wouldn't get invited to most churches because what he's about to say is very, very, very offensive. Trust me. They were very offended with what he's saying. Okay, let me play it right quick for you. I think I just uploaded it. Okay, here it is. Let me let this dude finish crying.
This is where I'm living.
That looks like Somalia he's in. Oh, he wants to come over here. Is that what he's saying? Well, you're not welcome over here, fella. We got enough of y'all over here right now. We got our limit on Somalians. We don't need no more y'all. Let me see if I can pull this clip up right quick. This is the preacher. Is that it? Wait a minute, I know I downloaded. Oh man, what? I downloaded, now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
All these home.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here Pastor goes viral.
I got something for all these homosexuals just walking around here with your pocketbooks, with your tight pants and your bow tie, and you're walking like a girl. You need deliverance.
Yes, you do.
I'm going to tell you why you're not delivered. And I'm going to tell you what's wrong with you.
Tell them.
Walking around here looking like a sissy. And they don't want nobody to say nothing about you. I'm going to say something about you.
Say it, damn it. Say it.
You're perverted and you're lost. There is no anachronosis. Walking like a woman. You're a hybrid conundrum. You're confusing. And I blame some of these preachers. You got the sissies up there doing praise and worship.
Say it.
You know what that is? That is insidious preaching.
Yes.
That means sit there till something hits you by some kind of ambush. And I'm going to show you where even the priesthood was fired. In the book of Hosea, he said, I'm going to fire you because you stumbling in the day, in the night, and the people stumbling in the day, and my people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. You are a cheap preacher. They can just pay you a car and some suits and alligator shoes. You'll be just like Ray Charles, and your assistant pastor is Stevie Wonder. You don't want to see nothing. But all you want is toys. You are a Toys R Us preacher. You're an avuncular preacher. Because the candy man makes the world taste good.
He said the candy man make the world taste good.
Make the world taste good. How much is the preacher in the window? Just give him some tithes.
Woo! How much is the preacher in the window? That's the problem with these filthy preachers. The T.D. Jakes, the Creflo Dollars, the Joel Osteens. It's the preacher in the window. Just pay them. They'll sell you out for anything.
Yes, sir. Buy them a car. You're cheap. You're cheap. You won't tell them the truth because you want the numbers. You know who you are? You are Bishop Nimrod. That's pastoring a Babylonian church with a Walmart marketing system that cut the price to keep the people coming. You know that boy is a sissy. And listen, the Bible says the wicked struts when the vilest of men are promoted. When they see sisters up here leading praise and worship, they say it's all right. You just gave them a license to sin. And God gonna get you.
Yes, he is. Yes, is he wrong? Is he wrong about it? The same thing I be saying. That's why they get. This is why I got kicked off YouTube the first damn time, because I was saying this, and they don't want you saying this. They want to try to bully you into believing everything they believe. Unbelievable. The preacher tolerating this. You see, he said the preacher. How much for the preacher in the window? That's the problem. Is they don't sound like almost every preacher in the United States can be bought. We got more mega churches than ever before in this country. We got you can watch the gospel message on TV. You can watch it on YouTube. We got more. Everybody got prayer ministers and everything else. Is the country better? All of these big churches, they spend soon. What's his name? Bishop, what's his name with the money again? Winings. Marvin Winans. See, he worrying about the building. See, technically, the Spirit of God dwells in the people, not the damn building. He's worrying about the building. He told a woman, you ain't got but $1,200. Get out of line. You bring me $2,000 right now, because it's all about the freaking money. They're not trying to win no souls. They're not no salt and light. They ain't changed nothing. You got all these churches. In fact, I forgot what neighborhood we was in. Was telling Clever. We passed and I said, look at all these churches. Look at all these churches. Every corner there's a church in. They selling drugs right here. They doing this over here. But they got these big churches. Preacher pull up in a Cadillac. He got a Rolls Royce. They got all this bling blinging and stuff. He talking about how blessed he is. The whole neighborhood is going to hell in a handbasket. And he talking about his stuff. You're a fraud. Yeah, how much for the preacher in the window? Because he for sale for sure. Then they get mad when you call him out. When I was talking about that sissy TD Jakes, Mr. Power Bottom, somebody gonna tell me not to touch God's anointed. I didn't know the nigga was anointed. Unless you're talking about some baby oil from Pete at his house. That's the only anointing he's got. How much for the preacher in the window? Tell me something about you tolerate all that kind of stuff. Got the nerve to try to question somebody else. When you tolerating some preacher, all he does is lascivious lifestyle. Everything about him. Got the nerve to be telling, act like I go to church every Sunday. It ain't helping you none. I can't tell. Yeah, that's the problem is right there. You ain't changed nothing. Then you get mad and say, speaking of preachers, I got a clip. This is Al Sharpton, Man Dumming, Letitia James, Spike Lee, and they got Jesse Jackson on the phone talking about a den of debauchery. This was a funny clip to me. Jesse Jackson couldn't get that because he don't know where the hell he's at anyway.
Spike Lee, all want to wish you happy Thanksgiving. It's Jesse Jackson.
Oh. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Look at this clown show. First of all, you got this Ninja Turtle Spike Lee here looking like Michelangelo from the Ninja Turtles or something. You got this filthy communist over here, Man Dummy, who's going to destroy it. Then you got swole ankle Letitia James looking like Rasputia or something. She's standing over with them big old ankles. And then you got this freaking bobblehead dummy by the name of Al Sharpton. And then you got Jesse Jackson on there. I like to see Jesse Jackson read Green Eggs and Ham right now because his mind is shot. And I don't got no sympathy for that nigga.
So much. This is Sam Cheetah, his daughter. How are you, everyone?
Hello. We're sending
Jesse can't even talk.
our blessings. We're doing well. We're thinking of you. We're thinking of the whole family. Truly, you built this pathway.
He built the pathway. You're right. He built the pathway. A pathway to communism. That's another one. Al Sharpton got the nerve to call himself a reverend. Jesse Jackson got the nerve to call himself a reverend. Are you freaking kidding me?
You're in our prayers.
You ain't, who you praying to, heifer? Who Letitia James praying to?
Our time is now, and Madam, we have been praying for you. And
Thank you.
Answer prayer.
Spike.
Ain't this a joke? I mean, ain't this a joke? And you saw what's her name? Yolanda Adams, the gospel singer, called God a her the other day. She said, yeah, God bigger than, well, I don't never remember God referring to himself as a her in the Bible, heifer. Hell is you talking about? He's a her now. You want to be politically correct. Who you been singing these gospel songs to all this time? Because I don't never remember you singing a gospel song and saying her, and now they frauds. All of them ain't nothing but a bunch of frauds. Then they get mad when you say something about it, talking about God's anointed. Man, show me. I won't speak on God's anointed, but you're not him. If you show me God's anointed, I won't speak nothing ill of God's real anointed, but not some fraud like you. I got to give another shout out here. Scott Karachi, the Italian stallion, and Miss Dana, where y'all been? What y'all doing down here? What y'all kind of party y'all doing down there? Y'all been. God bless you, that brother Scott and Miss Dana. Let's call them the power couple now. Scott Karachi, the Italian stallion, and Miss Dana. They're the power couple now, baby. Who else? Did I forget somebody? I think I did. Hold on a minute. It's somebody. Oh, my man. Let's see if I can find it here. What'd you say, baby? Carthaginian out of Dallas, Texas. Texas in the house. Carthaginian out of Dallas, Texas. God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. And did I forget somebody? Clever over here about to go to sleep on me. I gotta go over here and wake her up. I just gotta do spanking her before we came on. She likes to be spanked. Sometimes I gotta spank her. It's just a joke. You just saw she looking at me. They know I like to play with Clever. Mark, my boy Mark Andrews, what's going on there, Mark? How much turkey did you eat, Mark? I think did you overeat, Mark? Mark Andrews just checked in. Good to see you, brother. Did I miss anybody? Because I got another clip I want to show you here. Where's that clip at? Here is so you remember they've been talking about the auto pen. So President Trump is saying that the auto pen needs to be null and void. I'll play a couple clips and then I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, but I don't think they're gonna do anything because they've been talking about it.
Update for you. This is just uncovered by our team today. We had previously disclosed that there were 2 auto pen signatures. So think about like 2 versions of the same signature applied over and over again. But now today we've discovered a 3rd auto pen signature type that was used on proclamations. So think of things like tariff related or the Trans Day of Visibility, those types of documents. So what does that mean? Could mean a couple things. There could have been multiple auto pen machines. There could have been multiple settings, which then begs the question of, did multiple people have access to it? What were the control mechanisms? And it makes this look like it was very chaotic without ample control. And so we're very excited that President Trump has, taken up and ordered his Department of Justice to launch an investigation based off our findings. Comer in the House, and then over in the Senate, there's another investigation. So it's full speed ahead, and we got a lot of useful information that we're cooperating with them on.
All right, now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Remember when Mike Johnson was talking? This is a clip from Mike Johnson back in the day.
Biden, and I say this without any personal animus at all. I mean, in some ways, I actually kind of feel sorry for Joe Biden. I mean, he's in the twilight years of his life. He is not obviously has not been in charge for some time. And I know this by personal observation, and now the whole world knows it. And it's been very, very concerning to me over the last, year and a half since I've had this position.
Can you tell us a story when you say personal observation?
Well, I mean, it's public now because the Wall Street Journal got it and put it on the front page. But January a year ago, almost exactly a year ago, I became Speaker in October 2023, and there were all sorts of big national security concerns and everything going on, and I started requesting a meeting with the president because, I'm kind of old school. I'm a constitutional law guy. Speaker of the House should be able to talk to the president, especially in times of great national interest and calamity. But they wouldn't let me meet with him, and his staff kept giving me excuses. This went on for like 8 or 9 weeks. I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker, he doesn't have time. What are you talking about? I'm second in line of the presidency. He has time. I need to talk to him. We had, I can't say the classified parts, but we had some big national concerns at the time that I was losing sleep over. Finally, I just went to the Hill Press Corps and I said, the president is not being allowed to meet with the speaker. There's a problem. So they started putting pressure on him. Long story short, they finally relented. They invited me to the White House. I show up and I realize it's actually an ambush because it's not just me and the president. It's also Kamala Harris, Chuck Schumer, Hakeem, the CIA director, everybody. And then, so I walked in the Oval and, I know what this is. They're going to hotbox the speaker on Ukraine funding. That's what it was. This is probably third week of January. We sit down, we're in the midst of it, and the whole conversation, and I'm going, we don't need to have this conversation. The president reaches over just like this. We're sitting right next to the fireplace in the.
The problem I have with this whole thing, Augustino DeBella just said it. Why didn't he mention this before the election? Because he's a fraud. He's a puppet. Because if he knew all this right here, he up here talking like he both. I like to pistol whip this piece of trash too. Mike Johnson is a fraud. He said he knew all this before the election. He knew that Joe Biden wasn't capable of being the president, but he didn't say anything about it until now. He didn't mention it until now because he's a fraud. All these people be in office and they don't do a damn thing about it. Now he wants to act like he talking all tough now. Freaking believable, man. He ain't gonna do a damn thing but talk. And so we know that the auto pen, Joe Biden wasn't signing them. What are y'all gonna do about it? Sick of Donald Trump, Kash Patel, all of them just talking. Y'all ain't gonna do a damn thing. Quit talking about it. Here's Kash Patel back in, I forgot what day this was. It was a while back though. Let me play it for you.
Did he write a written note before the assassination attempt? That's what.
Oh yeah, this is Kash Patel talking about. The guy wrote a note. Now this is the thing I didn't even understand. This is why I knew Kash Patel was a liar. Kash Patel says that the guy wrote a note, but it wasn't a digital note. It was a handwritten note. But they have a way to recover a handwritten note that was destroyed. Does that make any sense to you? Listen to this damn fool.
The governor said yesterday. And what did that say? If you could.
So what I'm able to say, I'm sorry. So what I'm able to say is I addressed it partially earlier. Is that the written note we believe did exist, and we have evidence to show what was in that note.
Stop right there. Did you hear what he says? A written note, handwritten note, but it's been destroyed. But they got some kind of way to recover. He didn't tell you what it was. He didn't say it was on a pad. They wrote on top of the paper and went through the paper. He didn't say none of that. It makes no sense. The whole thing about the guy. I don't care what anybody said. This whole scenario on who assassinated him, none of it makes any sense to me. And if you say this makes some sense, you're just not thinking. There's something wrong with your thinking because this is logically the whole way they said he was on the roof. All they would show us is him running on the roof and getting off, but they don't show us when he was taking the shot. If you got a video on top of the roof when he was running, you got a video on top of the roof when he did the damn shooting. They didn't show that. All of a sudden, he put the rifle together. He took the rifle apart. He put it together, put it in the bush, and then text everything he did. That don't make no damn sense. No, I don't buy that.
Which is, and I'm going to summarize, basically saying, the suspect wrote a note saying,
"Look at this bug-eyed fool." Like Esther used to say on Fred Sanford, "You fish-eyed fool, you."
I have the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I'm going to take it. That note was written before the shooting.
Look at his eyes. You can tell he's lying. He got crazy eyes now. The more I look at him, He looked like he crazy.
Evidence of its existence, we now have learned, existed before the shooting, was in the location in the suspect and partner's home. But we have since learned that the note, even though it has been destroyed, we have found forensic evidence of the note, and we have confirmed what that note says because of...
First of all, have you ever seen the FBI with a investigation this early coming on, talking this damn much? You usually can't get a word out of him. He's already made a couple of mistakes on this because first they had the wrong guy. First, 2 times they had the wrong guy. He said they had the right guy and they had the wrong guy. Now he said this is the guy. Sorry, but I don't believe you.
Our aggressive interview posture at the FBI.
I can't stand Kaz Patel. Now, I ain't lying. I never thought I had such disdain for that man. I got disdain for him, though. I really do. He pulled, you ain't lying, he pulled a cunning job on us. Even wrote a damn book called Government Gangsters, and the fool literally helped them. When he told me that Jeffrey Epstein killed himself, then go release a fake video, and then when Pam Bundy lied about the Epstein tapes, and then when Kaz Patel came back and says that Epstein was the only one being trafficked with the little girls. Come on, man. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? You know, I was born at night, but a damn show wasn't last night. Let me see here. Oh, some of you may have forgot about this particular. This is the FBI recording of J.B. Pritzker, the St. Bernard head fella, and what Rod Bug, how you say that man? He used to be the governor. He went to jail. Barack Obama locked him up. How you say it? Blagojevich, something of that effect. This is a tape FBI release. It was released in 2018. I don't know why more people ain't bringing this up. Listen to what they're saying.
Thought of this one, but Jesse White.
Do you know who Jesse White is? They're saying that Jesse White is a safe nigger. Let me just let you look at this. Is how Jesse White look, and I agree with you just by looking at him. Let me show you Jesse White. Let's see if I pull up a picture of Jesse White, politician in Chicago. He looked like an Uncle Tom. He looked like a cotton picker. Let me show you a picture of him first. And then I'm gonna come back to this recording. I wanted to show you this picture though first. Look at Jesse. Now this is Jesse old days. He got George Jefferson haircut right there. And then when he cut all his hair off, that's how he looked. If I was looking for somebody in the dictionary for a cotton picker, I'll pick him out right here. This is a freaking cotton. This is a freaking cotton. But look at his hair right here. Anybody wear their hair like that got to be a cotton picker. First of all, George Jefferson wouldn't even have his hair like that no more. Look at that. Look at that hair. Y'all be ashamed of yourself. Now, this is the fella that they saying, because Barack Obama vacated his seat, and they said they needed a safe Negro. But J.B. Pritzker and Rod, what's his name, who Donald Trump pardoned, didn't realize that the FBI was recording them. And now listen to what they said.
Even though I know you thought of this one, but Jesse White, even though I know you guys aren't like, bosom buddies or anything, it covers you on the African-American thing. Of all
the African-American thing.
The African-Americans I can think that are sort of like qualified and people and vetted. And
as Roy said, you sort of like qualified. We got to pretend like one of them is qualified.
And people will say, oh, that's a pretty good pick. The one that is least offensive. And
did you hear what he said? The one that's the least offensive out of the colors. He's Mr. Jesse White is the least offensive out of the colors. Now, a lot of people brag on this run guy who Donald Trump pardoned. J.D. Pritzker and him is talking about who's the less offensive colored.
Maybe gets you the most because it gets you that Secretary of State appointment is Jesse White.
He's the least. This sounds like what Barack Obama. Remember what Joe Biden had said about Barack Obama? He's clean, articulate. You ain't got to worry about him. He's not gonna scare the good white folks. He just one of those clean. First of all, he's a communist like us. That's what all liberals think about you Negroes, whether you know it or not. And you got the nerve to be calling somebody an Uncle Tom. London Bain Johnson got you niggas right. I'm telling you. He said he would have y'all voting Democrat for the next 200 years. How long we got to go? Like 135 years to go? Y'all ain't got long to go. Just 135 more years of voting Democrat. Lyndon Baines Johnson was a piece of trash, a racist piece of trash. I hope he's burning in hell right now.
Thought of this one, but Jesse White, even though I know you guys aren't like, bosom buddies or anything, it covers you on the African-American thing. Of all the African-Americans I can think that are sort of like qualified and vetted, and people will say, oh, that's a pretty good pick. The one that is least offensive and maybe gets you the most because it gets you that Secretary of State appointment is Jesse White.
See, I think that's funny. I think it's funny. That's what y'all get. That's what they think about y'all. And y'all got the nerve, this big old bloviated face, J.B. Pritzker, who's like a St. Bernard. He's a racist. That's what they think about you, but they get you to vote for him because you're a dumbass. Freaking cotton picking porch monkey. The D.L. Hughley, that's another one I can't stand. Always got the nerve to talk about Uncle Tom. Nigga, please. I wish you would. I wish you would. Because I talk about your mom and everybody else. D.L. Hughley, I wish you would ever mention my name. Boy, I make you think one of your little fellas that's so tough. I talk about you so bad, boy, I'll make you want to commit suicide. I talk about you so bad. Got the nerve. You let a man molest your child and you don't do nothing about it. You got the nerve to be running your pie hole, clown. Got the nerve to call somebody Uncle Tom. When this dude let somebody, he let his friend molest his own daughter. D.L. Hughley did. Got the nerve to be running his pie hole, calling somebody Uncle Tom. Nigga, you ain't even funny. I never did like you anyway. On the King, I never like you. Clown you. I hope somebody show you saying you ain't nothing you can do about it. We could have a boxing match. Me and you, D.L. Hughley. I bet you I can whoop you. Easily, too. I guarantee you that. Always running your power. Everybody trying to act like a tough guy on the internet. Get sick of y'all. Think y'all gonna call somebody name because we won't agree with the damn Democrats. Like none of them, be honest with you. Like none of them. Freaking clown show. Yeah, you a clown show. I said it. Let me see what else I can talk about. Did I talk about Jesse Jackson already, that his mind is gone? Because I want to make sure I talk about him again. I don't like him either. All he's done is destroy the black community anyway. That's what a bunch of these so-called civil rights activists, the black ones and the white ones, all they do is use you bunch of Negroes and destroy your damn neighborhoods. They ain't fixed nothing. Speaking of that, I'm gonna bring in Little Debbie for a minute. She's the white woman with the Jerry curl. And then you remember this woman used to be a singer. They used to call it MIA. She's talking about Jay-Z and all the rest of them. Jay-Z tried to get her to do a plastic surgery, and she said she's exposing, including Adele, the singer from the UK. She's exposing Adele too, by the way. I'm gonna play that for you. They ain't gonna want you to play that. Yeah.
Sure that we have tight and appropriate and proper vetting. If there were gaps that admitted this person, they would have failed over.
Could somebody please tell Debbie Wasserman Schultz that Jerry curls is out? Is there any more blacks even wear Jerry curls? Do you know any blacks that wear Jerry curls now? Because I can't think of one that wear Jerry curls still. If you find me a black that wear Jerry curl, please send me a picture because I'm gonna make fun of him. Because he done lost his damn mind. Those went out a while back. You can get your S curl and your little spray bottle and all of that. Jerry curls are out. Somebody tell Debbie Wasserman Schultz, Little Debbie, that nobody wears Jerry curls anymore. Damn it. She still got a Jerry curl.
Multiple levels of gaps, and this individual was trusted enough to participate in assisting our military during the war in Afghanistan. So
look at her. That's what smoke. You want me to tell them why our voice is deep? When I came on the air, remember what I told you? Why our voice is deep about Hillary and her? No. You don't want me to tell you? Okay, you don't want me to say it because I tell cover. I think, well, her voice is heavy like this. It ain't just the cigarettes either. May have something to do with some carpet munching or something. Just gonna say, throw that out there.
I just think, the president looks everywhere except inward to blame his.
Stacey says she's gross. Stacey says she's gross. She's gross. That's funny.
His own policies.
Jim Gates said deport Debbie.
We need to make sure.
This is a nappy-headed white woman. I've never seen this before. I never heard it ever. That's funny.
That we don't have our military deployed in our cities. We're doing law.
The war paint says she's a Roman noodle wig. She got on.
Handling law enforcement responsibilities, and we need to make sure that we address.
Miss Mary says, "Is that a man?" She got a deep voice. She do got a deep, sounding like Barry White or something. Damn. Huh? You better not.
Why? Why?
Clever trying to get ice cream.
Violence. We certainly need to make sure we always have the proper and appropriate and tight.
First of all, she needs to be in jail. Do you remember that scandal with the guy? Where he was from? It was some foreigner who was stealing the information of senators and representatives, and she was protecting him, his computer and everything. I can't remember where he was from. You know that story I'm talking about? I'm trying to remember where he was from. Because they got him on a plane. Whatever happened to that guy? He had all his cash. His wife and everybody had went back to wherever they was from. It wasn't Jordan. It was some other damn country. I can't remember. Damn it. Where is it? Stacey says she's on male hormones. Damn. It was, I wish I can think. Who in the comments remember the guy who she was working for? He was an IT guy. He was some foreigner, and he sent his wife and kids back because they was wiretapping and stealing the information from senators and congressmen. I can't remember who in there. Somebody in the comments know who it is. Yes, she had something to do. He was working for her. She was protecting him. She should have been arrested. That's his name. War Paint. You just got Iron Man, however you said, Pakistan. Defund. You're right. That's where it was from, was Pakistan. You're right. Thank you, brother. That's where he was from. You damn skipper. That's his name, too. It's a funny name. It was from Pakistan. And he got caught on the plane. I forgot how much money he had. $300,000 in cash or something. The old bag said, "That's a Jew man." Oh, my Lord. Look at Debbie. Well, she got a bunch of makeup on, too. A filter. That's an ugly shirt, too. Where'd she get that shirt from? Like she dressing like, she looked like, kind of like dressing like John Travolta was on like Staying Alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
Processes, and those should be reviewed. But it's never the president's fault or his policies when it comes to his reaction, and it's pretty disgusting.
She said something disgusting. No, you're disgusting. That's who's disgusting. You disgusting dude, looking like a dude with your deep voice, sounding like Barry White or something. No woman should sound like Barry White. But I want to, where's that other video? Oh, I wanted to show you this right here. But before we show you that one, I'm going to give you a little Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd.
This one just cracks me up, man. Whoever did this one right here, that is a damn good one. I don't know who did this, but I love it.
Baby, it is bad this way. We hurt each other with.
Oh my Lord, this is just so damn funny. Oh, that's so freaking funny to me. Now I want to show you a quick clip of this. She was a singer. I forgot what song she had back then, but she was signed to Jay-Z's. I don't know if it was Death Row. I think it was Death Row. And now she says she's revealing everything.
Z and I signed to Rock Nation.
Remember her? Her name was MIA.
I met Jay-Z and I signed to Rock Nation. The first thing he told me to do is get plastic surgery.
Because she wanted me to say what he do with Beyonce and all of them, because all of them had plastic surgery. She said I wouldn't get plastic surgery, and so they blackballed her.
I'm not insecure because I would have got plastic surgery. People make it, they all can turn around and thank Beyonce.
Now she's gonna go in on Adele now. She said Adele won the award and thanks Beyonce. She said if it wasn't for me introducing her manager some kind of way, Adele would have never been discovered.
Because that's it. And enough is enough. I'm fucking coming for everyone now. And even Adele, because she's retired now, but her career would not exist
Listen to this.
if I hadn't made Jonathan Dickens into a manager.
She made Jonathan Dickens into a manager.
And bitch, when she gets an award, she thanks Beyonce. Oh,
That's true. She did do that. She did do that. Adele thanked Beyonce when she got there. She said, Beyonce ain't have nothing to do with helping you, heifer. Because they're all in the industry. But here she gonna say, she said a ritual, she wouldn't let them pour blood on her, is what she's gonna say.
I didn't want to drip myself in blood and cover myself in swimming goop, in black goop, and fucking like wear devil horns to fucking sell a record.
See, they wanted her to completely sell out, she says. And she wouldn't do. This is what the whole music industry is all about. As a matter of fact, Prince was talking about this way back in the day. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you ever heard this story, but what's his name? What's the little comedian name? Cat Williams. When Cat Williams was 12 years old, believe it or not, he said that Prince was the one that inspired him. When Prince started telling the record companies, we'll steal your intellectual property, they'll take your catalog from you, they'll blackmail you and take all your money and everything else. He said that's why he got hipped on it to it back then, because he listened to what Prince was saying when he was 12 years old. And that's what these music, the whole thing about streaming, the reason they did streaming is not to make it more convenient to you. The reason they did streaming, I used to like to go to Blockbuster. I don't know about you, but I wish Blockbuster, I wish you still can go rent and still have VCRs and all this kind of stuff, or CD players, because then they can't control you. The streaming is a way to control you. That's the way they control everything. Now they control every artist, because back then, an artist can just sell his own damn CDs out of the back of his car if he wanted to. They can make it, matter of fact, that's how MC Hammer got famous. A bunch of them started selling their own CDs, is how they got famous. But if Apple and all these platforms, Amazon, takes your catalog off, you ain't making no damn money. That's how they control the artists now. And you think that YouTuber, the little rapper, you don't never hear anything about the little rapper no more. His name was DaBaby. He was doing he was doing all kind of videos with everybody else. He went to the Beyonce party. He told about he went to the PDD party and Beyonce was there. And what got him banned is that when he was on stage, he said some derogatory towards the gays, and everybody said they're gonna destroy you now. And exactly what they did. You can't even hear his name now. Go find his music. He was everywhere for a minute. He said something about that, and then he brought up the point that he was at the party with Jay-Z, P. Diddy, and Beyonce. He said, and they told him to stay there. And all of a sudden he spoke about something he shouldn't spoke about. You can't even find his music hardly no more. He was everywhere. What I forgot some of them, she was like the Taylor Swift, but she looked like she may have been mixed with some. I forgot her name, but he did records with her. She said she had nothing to do with him because he was homophobic. Everybody distances himself from him. And this is what they do. They always do this right. Everybody's career who gets destroyed. What's the little Jamaican rapper name? Sean Jones. What's his name? Sean John. What's his name? Sean John. No. What's the other one named? The one was sung the song with Beyonce. He was I don't know if he's Jamaican or Sean something.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Oh, I can't remember his name. Sean. Oh, God, I can't remember. But anyway, they blackballed him too because Jay-Z was jealous. I don't know why Jay-Z is acting like he's jealous, because he exploits his own wife anyway. But he was jealous of this guy because Beyonce did a song with him, and there was rumors that Beyonce had him and Beyonce had something going. Now, Pimp C is from Houston. Sean Paul, that's his name. Sean Paul. They blackballed him too. They'll blackball anybody. Now, I got a feeling they're gonna wait until Clive Davis die, and then they're gonna come up with all the dirt on Clive Davis. Clive Davis is dirty. Everybody knows Clive Davis is dirty. And I do believe that he had something to do with Whitney Houston being killed. I do. It's funny about, they let Michael Jackson get away with everything until Michael Jackson started saying that they was ripping them off. And all of a sudden, they brought up all these stories then. Every time somebody starts talking against the industry, that's the whole thing with the Hollywood crowd too. Harvey Weinstein is trash. But all of a sudden, everybody started going against Harvey Weinstein. I don't even know the real reason they went against it. We know Harvey Weinstein is trash. No matter what Candace Owens says, Harvey Weinstein is trash. But all of a sudden, Harvey Weinstein, they made him out to be the whole Me Too. All of them was. I told people when Bill Cosby, when all the stuff came up with Bill Cosby, I said Bill Cosby is guilty. They said that's Dr. Huxtable. I said I like the Dr. Huxtable. I used to watch the Cosby Show all the time. I used to love Bill Cosby. But you can't deny the facts. When that many women accuse you of something and you paid one of them to shut up, and when he started, the reason this is what gave me away on Bill Cosby. At first I was saying they may be lying on Bill Cosby, but two people said something. I knew they weren't lying because that one woman who was a lesbian, she was a coach at one of those universities. She had never spoken up, but when Bill Cosby badmouthed her, she came on and said, she said, I will reveal everything. He did such and such. I know for a fact he did that to me. All of a sudden, every stuff starts coming up now. Being Beverly Johnson, when Beverly Johnson said she called his wife, Bill Cosby's wife, Camille, and Camille says that I knew what I had. When they questioned her, she said, I knew I was getting myself into. She didn't have anything to say because they all must sell out. They all must drink at the fountain of Satan. If you're going to be a big star in Hollywood, if you're going to be a big singer, you have to drink at the altar of Satan. That's a fact. These people are devil worshipers. I don't know why people are so hunky-dory over them. You think that Taylor Swift is this big because she is just a fan? Remember when she came out singing country music?
Of course.
Remember she had that little wholesome girl act at first? Taylor Swift did? What about Celine Dion? Remember Celine Dion? Think about Celine Dion. That woman was 12 years old when that dude was her manager. I forgot what his name was. He died now. Yeah, Renee something. She was 12 years old. He ended up marrying her. Now, if you've been managing somebody that was 12 and then you married him, you don't think nothing sick about that? Remember when she had that commercial about the clothing with the little kids and the gay clothing and stuff? These people are demons. You might as well just admit that. That's why they don't care about kids being molested. That's why they don't care about these Afghanistans coming over here who marry 8-year-olds because they perverted. Most of them are perverted. And if you say too much about it, they'll blackball you, just like they blackballed me. Yeah. Damn it, they got mad because I won't go in there. I ain't never going in there with that trash. You can blackball me all you want to. Katy Perry's the same way. They all the same way. Katy Perry's dating, what's his name now? Justin Trudeau, whatever his name is. Used to be the prime minister.
She's his beard.
Yeah, because that boy is gay. That's his beard, they call it. Now, do you remember when Katy Perry used to be on what's the talent show thing? American Idol. This is what made me. You can look it up too. I think it's still on the internet. There was a young man who came on there. He was a virgin. He had never kissed a girl or anything else. Katy Perry violated that young man and kissed him because she wanted to be the first one to kiss him. And you can tell the disappointment on his face. She forced a kiss on that boy. I think he was like 17 or something like that. He was a young boy. I forgot who he was. I think 17, 16. And he was young though. But he was a virgin. He told us a virgin. And she wanted to make sure she huh? You're gonna find it. She wanted to make sure she was defaming him or what they like to do is corrupt the innocent children. That's what perverts like to do, corrupt innocent children. That's the sad part. And nobody gave her any backlash behind it. Justin Trudeau is a fag. Now, I know they say you're not supposed to say that word, but I mean, it's the truth. I mean, I don't think fag is a dirty word, really. I mean, it means a cigarette or a stick, don't it? In the UK, don't it mean like a cigarette? Give me a fag. You see it? Okay, Clever's gonna send me that video. I'm gonna show it to you right quick. She tongue kissed him and go. That boy don't want you with your lips on him. Tell me your lips being heifer. Nasty skank. It would be funny to punch in her mouth. She's gonna force kiss. If a man had did a young girl like that, everybody would have been more outraged because it's Katy Perry. They let her get away with it. Remember that whole thing is I kissed the girl. That's how she got famous. Remember she made that song? Everybody was praising that song. I Kissed the Girl and I Liked It. That's how she got famous. Because when you adapt the LGBTQ, like what's the judge's name? Judge Mathis. He completely sold out and he got married because Joe Brown told him he sold out. I think Charles Oakley gonna whoop you, Judge Mathis, because Charles Oakley got a problem and Charles Oakley will fight. That's one of them. He'll fight for real. He slapped the hell out of Charles Barkley. Charles Oakley slapped the hell out of Charles Barkley, and Charles Barkley didn't even do anything. So when Charles Barkley tried to act like he's a bad dude, Charles Oakley bitch slapped Charles Barkley, and Charles Barkley didn't do nothing. Nothing. Just like Damon Green, a green fella for Golden State, who's always trying to act like he's a tough guy. He's not a tough guy. You let a grown man slap you, I don't care how tough he is. You let a grown man slap you, you don't do nothing about it. Don't tell me you're tough. Grown man slap you, I don't give a damn. You're the baddest dude in the world. You want to whoop my ass, you slap me. I don't give a damn who it is. It could be Mike Tyson in his prime. You slap me, I just take my ass with me. I'm not letting no man slap me. Here is Clever sent it to me. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get it. It's oh, here it is. I'm about to download it, I think, because they're not gonna let me. Yeah, if I'm gonna put on filthy lips on that young man. Yeah, I got it, but I gotta download it because they won't let me show it straight from YouTube for some reason. Even though everybody else have a whole channel of just reacting. I know. That's what they do. When I try to show it straight from YouTube, y'all can't hear it for some reason. Well, let me I'll pull it up right quick, though. Damn it, where's that? I gotta download it first. Y'all want to listen to Arnold Schwarzenegger while I download it? Clever don't like that Arnold Schwarzenegger song. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger did a fantastic job on that. Okay, here it is. Let me I'm gonna share the page. I'm gonna do that. Okay, here it is.
Have you kissed a girl and liked it?
No, I've never been in a relationship.
Really?
I can't kiss a girl without being in a relationship.
Did you hear that? So he's a wholesome young man. Did you get that? He don't kiss a girl without being in a relationship. Now, Katy Perry, this skank.
During the season premiere of American Idol, when 19-year-old contestant
He's 19.
Benjamin Glaze revealed to the judges that he's never kissed anyone, superstar Katy Perry gave him his first kiss.
Come here.
Stop. What, on the cheek?
He's on the cheek. Watch this.
He didn't even make the smush sound.
Right, okay. Let me start over. Okay.
Watch this. She's gonna trick him. Watch she gonna trick him. You see how he fell down? He did not like that.
While some people online thought it was an adorable moment, others on Twitter were uncomfortable, writing, "Would the kiss have been appropriate if it was gender reversed?"
Thank you. Thank you. The dude fell down. Now he wanted to save himself for his first girlfriend. I'm telling you, she can have anything. She can have herpes or something. She can have AIDS. You don't know what the hell she got. Putting your lips on me like that. Don't you start? All right, we got to get out of here now. I hope I didn't make anybody too mad tonight. Yeah, I do, because I'm Mr. Sensitivity. That's what they call me. Oh, y'all want to hear Taste the Biscuit? Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Huh? We didn't eat no biscuits yesterday. When did I do that? Okay.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Huh? Clever said it sounds too fast. Okay, let me slow it down a little bit. Taste the biscuit. Good night there, Common Sense Nation.
Biscuit. Taste the honey sauce.
Honey
Taste
sauce.
the good.